think I finally got it. Okay. How do I figure out how to send this stuff? Is this not it? So, what is the name? What is the stream? All right. Trying to figure out how to send out a link to this on YouTube, and then I'll get started here. Can't figure it out. I guess we just try and... because that's not the right link. Okay. Damn. Okay. All right, here we are. We are on the golf course. And I just can't figure out how to send out the link to the stream, but... all right. Well, let's just get going on hole 10 then. Here we go. See if some people are able to find their way here. Okay. That's not the shape we want. let's see here. We've got to here 265. Yeah, it's about what we want right there. It's a little bit close to that tree line, I think. Yeah, we're gonna move it over just a little bit. Let's get it right into there. That's the other thing I want to do before I do this is just raise this up a little bit. I want this area to be a little bit higher than these trees. Don't want to screw around with the 9th hole. We've already got that one done. So I'll just flatten this thing. That's not what we want. We want to flatten this. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Hey, how's it going? So the plan... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this YouTube link and I'm really struggling to figure it out. But basically the plans for hole 10 and 11, I'm thinking I want to do a par 4 here that goes out and there's a lake right here and it's kind of a diagonal hazard, and however close you can get it to here, it's going to be a little bit better of a shot into hole 10. And then hole 11 is this par 5 that's coming back towards the clubhouse. And it's just kind of it goes out and then comes back in, which is something I think you definitely see on a golf course that's kind of kind of tight for land like this one is. This one's got to be pretty close to this shoreline here, so I think you'd definitely see something like that. And it's a kind of cool, just those 2 holes on the back 9 over here, and then everything else will be over on this side. So that's kind of the plan with what we're going for. But yeah, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. So I had the right one picked out. Yeah, this is the one that I wanted. This is going to be kind of where the retention pond goes. Hey, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, the playthrough was it was kind of crazy for me because I haven't looked at some of those holes in like 6 months. So I honestly had forgotten a couple of the things on those holes and saw a couple things that I didn't quite remember and maybe I'd like to change. But yeah, it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool to go back and see some of those old holes again. Because it's been a long time since I've designed over there. All right, let me get this pond down. This is where I kind of want it to be. Let's do a different brush for that. Something like that. That looks pretty good. So let's see here. Yeah, you got this diagonal hazard that kind of comes in this way. That's about what I'm looking for. I'd like it to be less water here though, so let's change that up just a bit. Yeah, just about like that. There we go. Just trying to get this angle right because these retaining ponds, if you don't do it the right way, they can get really out of hand fast. Because you just want to be able to put the water in and be able to put the second layer of water underneath so that the grass kind of goes over the edge. I just really don't like this rocky look, you know, how it kind of, like if you have water, so I guess I can put it in right now. I'm reasonably happy with that lake, so let's just do that. So you've got this right here. Yeah, see, so I hate that, so I always like to do the second layer of water kind of down here. And then we should be able to just cover this up with some heavy rough and we'll be all good. Yeah, that just looks so much cleaner to me. I think that's such a cleaner look. Yeah, some courses do a good job of it because they have that kind of rougher edge around it. But I don't know. For me, when it's a pond like this, like over here on 18, let's get it over here. Like this is a spot I could have gotten away with not having the rough going. Yeah, if you're planting, exactly, you plant that rocky shore, you can really just kind of do, you can just leave it like this and it's totally fine. But I think on a retaining pond, kind of like I'm building over here, this is more man-made, so I'd like it to look a little bit more artificial, I guess. But I want this edge is kind of bothering me, so let's figure this out. Yeah, as I'm talking about clean edges, then I have this like wavy edge on the side. That looks pretty good, but it's not really what I'm going for. I need to change what this is. Bear with me, bear with me. just gonna flatten the whole thing again. Restart. Just get a nice flat part in there. Okay. Now we want it to be a diagonal hazard. That's what we... I want it to be like this. Okay, so that's 318. So this should be good right here. Let's actually just triple check. We're just gonna put the measure tools down, make it easy. Because I want it like 270 to be kind of like the edge of the lake. Whoops. Okay. That looks better to me. And we'll do something with this 11th hole over here. Here we go. That looks good. Okay, sweet. That is what we were looking for. So let's move this up into here a little bit more. These are going to be some bunkers on this side. I think I want this water to go a little bit further up. This guy moved as well. All right, there's a clean edge to the lake. So the green's kind of by this water, but I don't really want it going up against the edge of the water. It's a bit of a longer hole, so we don't need to have that water come in so close. But yeah, let's put this. Let's figure out what our 60 yards are. It's kind of a good number I like to use. Let's see. There we go. Found it. Sending out the link here for the course. I figured out finally how to do it. Let's see, where does this go? Yep, looks like it works. Alright, sweet. There we go. Now I can get back into this. Okay, so this is our 60 yards right here. I'm trying to get a bunker in here, kind of in this area, I think. Yeah, like right in here. Kind of another diagonal hazard is what I'm looking for. Interesting. Okay. Right here-ish? How many yards is that between those two? That's pretty tight. 34 yards? That's too tight. Let's get this moved over a little bit. We really just want it to frame the hole. We don't really need it to be actually in play that much. Just kind of in there. You can't really cover it. Let's move it back a little bit. Maybe you can cover it if you get it downwind or something. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little bit better. And just kind of leave that falling off into the water. We don't need too much on this hole, because the water is kind of the defining part. We definitely need, let's just build the green out first. Something kind of in here. We definitely want it to be oriented so that if you're on this part of the fairway, you've got a good shot in. So we want the bunker to be kind of on this side. On this side of that, and we want the green to kind of be running that way. Because that's from the middle of it? Yeah, that's from the middle. So the green needs to be... it's kind of a longer green. Yeah, we're really trying to place an emphasis on the closer you can get it to this water's edge, the better angle you have into this green. So we've got two bunkers that I kind of want to put on this side here. One right in here. And then the other one kind of at the back of this green. Just about here. There we go. Nice. Getting a little close to my bunkers. That's alright. Looks pretty good. Let's get this pin moved over. In this game, in 2021, I published one, and I can't remember the name of it. It's been so long. I kind of... Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. It was a bummer because I really liked the course I was designing, and then I got like 8 holes in, and I just didn't have any time for it. I didn't make any time for it. Let's see if I can find... Like, I liked some of the hole designs, but some of them I just kind of got lost on me a little bit. And so with this course, Conifer Club, that's what it was called. I'm pretty sure that was this game, right? It's called the Conifer Club. And I really liked some of the holes, but then I just kind of ran out of time on it. And yeah, this had to be in 2021. Yeah, 2021. I can type it into the chat. Yeah, that was kind of my first experience into this game. I played. Yeah, it's fine. I just ran out of time to plant it and make it look good. And that was kind of it was a bit of a bummer because I thought it was a good course. But yeah, this one I've been really taking my time on and making sure every hole looks good and plays the way that I want it. So I'm a lot happier with this course than just trying to put something out just so I can have something out, you know? So this fairway should be pretty well done, honestly. I don't need to do much more than this. We're going to have a big kind of bowl over here. Yeah, and that's something that it's almost like you have to know either that it's going to take a long time or you just have to be willing to cut a couple corners almost. That's the way it felt previously, though. This one I'm just taking my time. And if I don't get it out before 2K23 comes out, I'll probably just port it over and keep working on it there. Yeah, it's kind of funny, like, so I'll play in, like, actual golf tournaments, and when I'm going to sleep before I go and, like, kind of between rounds, I just think about what I want each hole on this course to look like, which sounds insane, but, like, I kind of designed it in my head, so then when I come to these videos, I, like, know exactly what I want to make, and it makes it so much easier than just, like, when I wasn't designing it for a YouTube series. I just would show up and I'd just like start making something and then I'd hate it, but I'd be like, I don't want to change it. This is too much to change, and then just call it good. So it's kind of become it's actually been pretty nice to be able to do it for a YouTube series. Yep. Yeah, it's nice to just chill out and think about that instead of what I'm going to do in a golf tournament or something. I can just think about how I'm going to design the holes. That's why I love this game so much. It's not like as closely related to actual golf, like, because I don't play this game too much. Like, I don't go and play courses for fun. Only if I see something that I really like on the forums or whatever, I'll go and play that. But like, I'm not playing this game for fun. Like, some people will just play a round of golf on this, and I don't know. I play too much golf anyway to really enjoy playing video game golf too. But designing is a lot of fun. I love the distraction of just designing. So let's see. How does this look? Let's get these markers out of here. So between bunker and water. Wow, that's a long way. That's longer than I thought. That's 46 yards. I mean, that's pretty huge. But you really only get the good angle if you go over here. And it's a long hole. Like, I mean, this is 472. Yeah, that's good. I love how much you watch golf. I'm more interested in the courses. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, this is too wide. This is too wide for this golf course. I need to shrink this area up a little bit. It just doesn't quite fit with the rest of the course. Oh, I left it on pro. That's why I hit it fast. It still leaves you 170 yards in, though. I just got to shrink it up a little bit. Not too much. Yeah, some people love playing this game, and I don't blame them. Like, it's a fun game, but I kind of stopped playing the video game aspect of it, like with Tiger Woods. That was kind of the end of my golf with it, because I always wished I could build my own courses. There was a feature in one of the old Tiger Woods games where you could, like, tiger-proof it, they called it. And I loved that because it was like the first thing in golf course design video games that they actually had made. And it was so much fun. Oops. Okay, let's get you moved in a little bit. I want it to be 40 yards. Let's go with 38. Right there. That's where I want the edge of this bunker lining up. Whoops. Whoops. How's the music on the stream? Can you hear it, or is it too soft? Nice. Did you play any of the other games, or was this the first game that you played? You can't hear it? Okay, let me try and turn it up a little bit. Is that any better? I think I'm just gonna make the original one. That game was wild. I think that'll help. This will make it look a lot better, especially once I get the waste bunkers in. Gotcha, okay. Nice, cool. Yep, that's looking good. Okay. Ooh, we do have to fix this, though. you. That looks a little bit better to me. Now I gotta move this just a touch, get that rough line back in, because that just looks so much better. Okay. Very nice. So I'm gonna raise this up even a little bit more, I think. Especially the green. Kind of have this be a domed green. Just like a longer, tougher hole. I got a couple of really short ones on this course. Yeah, very huge. Like I just have a bunch of, I have some shorter holes, like both par 5s are pretty reachable. 4 is drivable. 7, I mean, 7 over here is only 360, something like that. Yeah, I got a bunch of short holes, so I'm trying to make a longer stretch here, going from 8 to about hole 12. I want those holes to be a lot tougher because, or not tougher, but just longer. Like, I've had some strategy elements for the shorter holes, and then you just have to mix it up with some longer holes too, I think. So I don't want to get caught making like a 6,700 yard course or whatever. True. That's a good point. Yeah, I'll be curious to see what people think. I get worried sometimes when I'm building this because the last game I played seriously was honestly either, I think it was the second golf club game that came out. Like I played that, the TGC Tours on that one, so I had a good idea of like what difficulty was. But then for this game, like I just don't play at all, so I sometimes worry that like either the course is gonna be way too easy and people are gonna blow it up, or it's way too tough. And like I'm trying to make sure I'm designing it as though it were a real golf course and not just a video game golf course. Just so they can never be like too hard, if that makes sense. Okay. So that looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, we need to flatten this up though. Yeah, so the other thing I definitely want this green sloping right to left for the most part. Because we want this angle to be as bad as possible from over here on the right if you're bailing out away from this lake. And then we want this angle to be as friendly as possible, so it kind of pitches in towards us. So end up with 320 drives. Yeah, interesting. So it would end up kind of in here to get it to right there at 320. Yeah, that's always the problem with this game too, is like you can never really make a bag where you've just like everybody's going to use the same meta. Like I don't know how they're going to fix it in the next game, but everybody's going to use the same clubs, the same bag setup. Agreed. Yeah. Just worry about what makes it look good. I'm trying to make this one as realistic as possible, so even if it's too easy or too hard, I can just be like, I'm just trying to design like a realistic golf course that I'd like to play. Okay. I think that's pretty good. This hole is pretty simple, which is kind of what I wanted to do for a longer hole at 470. Let's get this waypoint moved over. Oops. Let's get this pin somewhere up here. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. You just have to have that one idea that's, you know, you try to throw too many things in on a hole, it's just, it gets all messed up, all garbled. 100% agree with that. And then just make it look good. Alright, let's work on this tee box a little bit as well. Because I might even move this back a touch. Get it kind of here. Because how long does it say this hole is on the card? 490? Yeah, perfect. It's just a good hole. I think this one is. And this is a hole where I think you'd have like a back tee that would be just circular like this. That's kind of what I've been trying to think about as well, and I probably haven't mentioned it enough in the videos, but I try to cover so much stuff in the videos. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, happy Friday. Hope you're having a good day. I'm trying to be cognizant of the fact, like, you've got this back tee and it's at 490, so there'd be no way that there'd be like another tee box here. Like, this is where the tips are, and then I get like a course like this, the men's tees wouldn't be up until like 440. And if they were any further than 440 yards to the green, like, it'd be a stupid hole. Like, members, people who are just trying to play this to have fun would hate this hole. So I'm trying to be cognizant of the fact, like, if it's a back tee that's really, really far or really tough, having a circle tee like this, but then when you're kind of up, like on hole 7, for example, I think this is a good example. Like, this hole's only 385 yards, allegedly. I think it only plays like 360. Like, this is where a back tee would just blend into the men's tees, because the length of the hole isn't the big determinant of how tough it is. It's the how well can you place these shots right here. So I'm trying to be mindful of that as well. Like, where is it appropriate to put certain kinds of tee boxes and whatever. So I take it you're a Packers fan, huh, Pac-Man? I'm a big Vikings fan, so I got myself all excited after week 1, only to be destroyed like I normally am as a Vikings fan in week 2. Stockholder, wow. You guys will figure it out, I'm not worried. I've been beaten by Aaron Rodgers enough to know that you guys will be fine. So, sorry, yeah, I should explain that better. it's circular because this is kind of like the one... I shouldn't say the reason it's circular. It's just smaller. It's just a smaller box because there's no other tee that's really going to go back here. Like, you're not going to put the men's tee back here one day. Like, it's just never going to happen. So you don't need that big of a box. And it's so small because so few players, like on real golf courses, actually would play the tips on a course like this. So I guess I meant that's the reason it's smaller, not that it's circular. Oops, I don't need to be raising this 10. Yeah, sorry, I kind of misspoke on that. I meant more just small. Yeah, exactly. I'll just throw in a random template box here. Yeah, we'll see how this live stream goes, because I'm normally just doing it by myself. So it'll be interesting to see how well this hole comes out when I'm kind of thinking about other things while I do it. But it's kind of fun. Yeah. Pressure is indeed on. The eyes are watching me. No screwing around today. I'm gonna put another box right in there as well. Yeah, that's a good question, Pac-Man. I've been holding out hope that I'll finish this before 2K23 comes out. But yeah, it's getting less and less likely, and I think my opinion on it is I'd rather do a good job I'd rather finish this course doing a good job all the way through rather than just rushing it to finish it. So I feel like there's a pretty good chance I'm going to just port it over and finish it in 23. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try to finish this in 21. I've got a bunch of off time right now, so... Yeah, I've kind of got some off time right now. I'm not playing anything important, so I've got plenty of time to do it. Yeah. Yeah. This tee box is way too big. Yeah, if I can play in front of crowds, I feel like I hope that that'll translate into I can actually articulate my thoughts decently well in front of people on a live stream, but I don't know. Remains to be seen. Pressure's still on. Thank you, I appreciate that. I need your boy Romeo Dobbs to start playing some good football here. Got him on a couple fantasy teams. He's been letting me down. I was high on him. Yeah, I haven't seen much on 2K23. Are they saying it's any better? About the planning assets having improved. Yeah, that's interesting to think about. I didn't actually think about that. Like, what if they're just way different? I need to get a couple of these brushes out of here. Who else is hurt? Is Lazard hurt? I know he was hurt week 1. They redid the tree models. They're all out? Oh my gosh. What do you mean they've redone the tree models? Like, what does that mean exactly? Like, I'm sure they look better, but I don't know what it practically means. Wow. That's crazy. I actually used to play basketball against Alan Lazard. He's from my hometown in Des Moines. He went to a different high school than I did, so we played each other all the time. There was a reason he became an NFL football player and I became a golfer. We'll just say that. Okay, I need a little bit more bunker here. I'm not going to touch this side because I don't quite know what's going to go over here yet. I don't know if I'm going to extend the lake or what. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some, like, some of the grasses are basically just like, you feel like you're playing Mario 64. Well, not even Mario 64, Super Mario Bros. Get this kind of going back this way. So Romeo might have a breakout week is what you're telling me. Who do they play? I don't know who the Packers play. Ooh, that'll be a tough matchup actually. Yeah, I mean, he's like Aaron's literal only target besides A.J. Dillon and besides the running backs, Dillon and Jones. Yeah, I'm curious how that's all going to work. Because I know that they're doing stuff with like... you can actually play as the pros, right? I truly don't know much about what they've updated, so sorry if I sound like a noob. I just haven't followed it that much. But I know you can play as some of the pros, right? Okay. Oh, so that kind of addresses the problem that I've had with this game is like everybody uses the same meta. So is it going to be more like Tiger Woods' design where you just like add points to your player as you go along, or do you just have to pick a certain amount of points? Just trying to get the bunker in the background here so I can see it a little bit better. Have something in the backdrop for this hole. Okay. We gotta help this bunker out a little bit. This thing is sad. Sad and lonely and flat. skill tree. Holy cow. Club fitting add-ons. Okay. Yeah. You have 4 attributes. Earn more points and can apply them to different skills. Many more contributions to improve the player. So is it, you know how, I know in other games it's been like, you add points to the ball, like the ball is what makes you better. Is that what happens to your player? Or is it you add it to the player and the ball becomes better? Does that make sense what I'm asking? What, or just the different kinds of ball like really affect how you play? Because I'm fine with either. I don't really care. It's just interesting how they're going to do it. Because like in this game, it must be different than this game in some way. Yeah, okay, nice. So it's just more balanced. It depends on how you want to play it, basically. Kind of your personal preference. That's very cool. I like that. Cool. That's really cool. That's what they needed to do, honestly, with this game. Just so that there's not one variety. Like, because when you're designing in this game, like, you know that players are going to carry it 297 yards. Like, you just know that's the number. So it'll be cool to be able to actually have to think about designing things like from a practical. With this course, I've been saying I'm kind of just trying to make it realistic. So I'm not as concerned with. I've definitely been keeping in mind how far you can hit the ball, but like I'm not. That's not the end all be all for how I'm designing this course, or at least how I'm trying to. Okay, cool. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, watch his video. Okay. This is looking pretty good right now. I'm actually pretty happy with this. This needs to be raised up, though. Let's see how this looks off the tee at the moment. Yeah, it'll be cool to see what they end up doing. See, I've got the 291. I haven't even played this game that much, like actually played it on other golf courses, so I should be trying to spend some of my credits to get better clubs. Okay. Not too bad. Get rid of this. Those are right in the way. Has there been any updates on what the course designer is going to look like besides improving some of the graphics? Like, hopefully making grass a little bit more 3D. I hope it doesn't kill the object meter. That's a little bit of what I'm worried about too. Is the more grasses you, because those grasses, I mean, some of them you can place and they're essentially free. Big hush on the designer. That's not a great sign. I feel like that means they didn't do anything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the big thing with this hole is going to be these shadows. I'm really concerned that these shadows are just going to cover this hole up with the trees. try and get some in here. Okay. Yeah, I hope so. I really hope the lighting improves, especially going this way. I think this game looks not great going away from the sun. I think into the sun it does a really good job. Like, the lighting looks really good. Like, this way is obviously looks really nice, but then you flip it around and I think that looks bad. And I think the bunker edges, I just hate some of these bunker edges. They could do so much better, I feel like. Oops. Gotcha. See how much those shadows are covering this up. Could be a problem on this hole. I kind of knew it as I was coming along here too, because just with the water there, and I tried to raise this hole up a little bit so those trees on this side wouldn't get in the way, but I don't think I have any way of dodging it. I think I'm just gonna get stuck with it, but that's all right. Just as long as I don't cover up the big things like the greens and the bunkers, I'll be okay. Yeah, and that's always been the weird balance to strike. I remember back in the day, most people would just like put it super low and then change the surfaces, or change the surfaces. They would just make sure that no shadows went on it. And that's kind of the way I just really like this lighting. I think it makes a couple of these holes look really good. Like, I think this hole looks so good with the sun just off to the left there and pretty low. But we'll see. I might end up changing it. Oh yeah, you were right about cart paths. I think cart paths are the most difficult part of this game to actually implement well. Maybe besides retaining walls, but that one's kind of obvious. Oh, that'd be really cool. It'd be tougher from a designer standpoint, but it'd also make it like, because obviously what I'm doing is I'm just cheating. Like on this hole here, I wanted this bunker to really pop, and so I just like, oh, the range is over here. Ta-da! There's nothing blocking it. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that if the light was changing, which is honestly a good thing. It maybe make it easier on the designers, because it'd be like, okay, it's just gonna look this way. It's gonna change over the course of the round anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Because yeah, you can do these kinds of tricks where you just, oh, there's a range here. Oh, look at that. There's magically, this is where the driving range is, and the green is illuminated perfectly. Like, like that kind of stuff, you know? So it's kind of funny. I'm just trying to get this tree line in. It really helps me. Oh, I can't do that though. See? Here we go. That's exactly what I was talking about. I'm not adding these trees in here because I don't want to block off. This is like one of the main bunkers of this hole. Is this one right here? This is kind of like the deciding. how close are you willing to get it over to this bunker, or to this water here? Or are you trying to go right over by this bunker? Also, did that not save all the heavy rough I placed? There we go. Yep, that's the clean edge we're looking for. It's a little interesting. We'll figure that out in a little bit. Let's get you moved to here. So I kind of just want to hide. I want to hide this area as best I can. So I'll just use these big bushes. Make it look like there's something there, even though I'm literally only doing it so that bunker doesn't get covered by shadows. That's a good idea, though, about changing the lighting over the course of a round. It's just so different than what HB Studios did. But, I mean, it's not really... I mean, how much input does HB Studios even have in this game left? Like, I know they've sold it over to 2K, but I'm curious how many of the original designers are still on the game. I also could just cheat and do this. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. Just add more bunker. They are, okay. Just cheat and add more bunker, right? Genius. This is another way I'm trying to cheese the amount of objects I'm using on this hole, and I'm a little bummed out I'm not using the tree line over here on 9. But I mean, I'm just so low on object meter at this point anyway that I'm trying to combine a couple holes. So having 10 and 11 be right next to each other with this retention pond right in here, I think that's gonna save just a ton of plant meter because I won't have to plant an entire side of either 10 or 11. That's what I mean. I wish you could. I wish there was a setting like you go into course settings here. If you go into course settings, and like here, it says something about bunker settings. Look at this. They have bunker settings here, and then you can set like what kind of edges you want. You can like pick the style like you do with the surfaces of the rough and whatever. Like I feel like that would be so easy, but I also have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to game design. So maybe I'm just asking too much, but. Because these are just so, like that edge, like that's just so, it's so lame. It's so boring. I think I could do so much more with it. Really? Interesting. I had not heard that. Okay, that's another bunker we kind of need to keep open. Yep, okay. That works. Apparently they did them. Interesting. I feel like I just can't imagine how good some of the what am I trying to say here? I'm like some of the links courses over in the UK would be so good if you were able to build pot bunkers. Like, we just open up a whole. It would open up a whole new. Oh, we need clubhouses so badly. That's one of the worst things about this game. Like, I just didn't even want to. I just plopped down 2 big ones and just called it a day. I didn't want to struggle trying to make a clubhouse with this course. I just remember back, like, we were all excited about all of the new things we were going to get, and then they added about 20,000 sheds, and that was it. It was so crazy. They're just like, yeah, we nailed it, guys. We have a great new update. We have all these new assets coming in. I feel like once that happened, that was like the last time that we like truly heard from that team directly. Was when they added all those sheds and everybody got pissed off, and then they just called it a day. They're like, all right, we're just not going to communicate anymore. Okay, it's a pretty straight tree line, which I don't love, but it's okay, it's fine. Get some of these nice oaks in here. I love these trees. Just clean up this side a little bit, kind of frame the tee shot. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, we can go with this one. I gotta be careful of that 11th green when I'm placing this thing. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Have a good one, dude. I kind of want a tree here, but that just blocks the green completely. Okay, looks pretty good. That would be, like, it's such a good idea. Or it just gives so many more. I feel like they could save on the amount of assets they put in the game too if you could just do that. Like, wouldn't they be able to just save on the overall memory of the game? Like, add to other things if you could just like pick a car and then change the name of it. Also, the amount. So I was building the clubhouse, and I was here. I'll go over to it in a second. In that last episode, when I was building this hole, when I was building 18 over here, I was placing down these cars. These cost 0.1 object meter to just put one car in. Like, that's crazy. I could do this whole area in like 0.1, and these cars cost 0.1. That's you just can't add any life to it. They just need to, like, I don't know. I think they could do so much more with the amount of object meter we get, because I just can't believe how much some of these little things that add so much life to the course cost. Like, that just blows my mind. Yeah, that's starting to look a little bit better. Let's do the cheap trick again where I add some more bunker over here. Yeah, if you could have an asset, but you could change the style of it, I think that'd be really cool. That's a good idea. What makes you say that? Is LiDAR like not supposed to work in the new game? Really? So you'd have to port it over twice now? I didn't know that LiDAR wasn't supported in 2K21. That's funny. So would people actually go into and put the game into 2019, put the LiDAR course in 2019, and then port it over to 2021 and just edit it from there? Damn, that's crazy. That is so crazy that people would do that. Some people swear by their LiDAR courses. I don't know. I just have no interest in... I just have no interest in real course design. And I get that people are, and I don't say anything, like, more power to you if you're willing to take the time to build a course. If you're willing to take the time to build a course, like, perfectly, man, you, like, that's wild to me. I just can't. Just so tedious. And you have to have it be perfect too, because so many people, the ones who do it really well, like, get it perfect. Like, I remember, I'm gonna forget his name. I feel bad that I do. He built Oakland Hills, and he found out that I was playing in the USAM at Oakland Hills in 2016. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, and that makes sense too. Like, that's a cool... That's a cool idea, to build a course just so that you can play your home course. That's yeah, I like that. But, like, to the detail that some of them do it, like, the guy tracked me down, found out I was playing in the USAM, and was like, hey, can I have your yardage book from the 2016 USAM? And was like, man, like, and he went through and, like, I played the course, and it was really impressive how detailed it was and how close it was. I have no regrets. Maybe some more players at your course play this game. Okay, it's starting to look pretty good. I think that tree line really helps. I should finish this tree line though. It's weird how paralyzed I get when I don't have the tree line in. Like, I just can't, I can't comprehend what I need to do. And then once I get the tree line in, everything's I figure out like how I need to make everything look. So you just built a whole real course recreation and published it and told nobody about it, and then people actually played it. Oh gosh. That's a lot of work. I wish you could do stuff like that though. Like how cool would it be if you could do 27? Like if you were able to fit 27 holes onto one plot, and then you could decide which 18 hole stretch you wanted to play. That would be really cool. They're never gonna do that because that's silly, but that would be really cool if they did that. Let's get some of this more into sand. Did you just do that recently, or is that an older thing that you did? Oops, I swiped my... Okay, we're good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, okay. Oh, so a while back. Gotcha. I don't want this green to be too punishing. Like this second shot into the green, that is. But I definitely need to get this bunker over to here. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. I like that. I'm not sold about this tree, actually. Let's move this. Let's get this back a little bit. And I think I want to extend this fairway. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. Let's get this raised up just a little bit more. And we gotta raise this side as well. Fairway's just a little bit flat without that. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. Alrighty. That's looking pretty good. I'm gonna have to cover this up with some stuff, but that's okay. We'll get that figured out. Yeah, that's the other thing about this that I'm having so much fun with, is actually designing on PC. I was asked, like, had I designed any other courses? And I had, but I designed it on Xbox, and oh my gosh. Like, I knew that Xbox was worse, but I just can't believe how much better this is, designing on PC. Like, I feel like I can actually get everything done that I need to get done. I forgot to mention that I did that on Xbox. Okay. Yeah, we're starting to look pretty good here. Let's start throwing some of these little planting areas down. Really don't want that to be blocked, though. Has up to 105 plays. That's so crazy. That's so crazy you did that. But I love it. That's awesome. Let's see, where does this need to go? Right about in here. So I gotta ask, a Packer fan here, what do you think of Aaron Rodgers? Do you like Aaron Rodgers? Like, as a quarterback? Personally, because I mean, obviously as a QB, you love him. Like, how can you not love having one of the best QBs of all time? Kind of just outlining where I'm going to have all these little spots of planting. That's kind of why I do this circle, just to get an idea of where all the plants are going to go. That's a good way of putting it. Is that too close. No, that looks pretty good. Let's move you, though. That'll be an interesting matchup next week with both Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, both on teams that are struggling at the moment. It's weird that neither one of them have receivers that are doing anything right now. Yeah, he's obviously got more weapons, but like Mike Evans being suspended, Chris Godwin just kind of always being hurt. Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy. He deserved it though. I'm sure that dude was talking crap to Brady was asking for it. I just hate how Brady gets away scot-free in that situation, because he was clearly talking as well. Like, he clearly started a lot of that. He is Tom Brady. That was his defense. He went to Roger Goodell. He was like, hey, I'm Tom Brady, so I'm good. And they're like, yeah, good point. All right, you're good. Thanks, Mr. Brady, for reminding us. I think, guys, I'm just going to do this front section here, like up to about this bunker. So I'll probably do these planting spots, and then I got to head out. But we'll get these done. Get an idea of how this hole is going to look. And we'll call it there. I got a bunch of cleaning up to do. I got some like little spots. Like this needs to be more of a bunker. But yeah, we'll get to that. No. We never are. Are you kidding me? There's always something to do. I'd like to see designing courses get more popular, though. I feel like it's just not as popular as what it should be. And I can't quite put my finger on why. Because another game that I play Minecraft a good bit. And like people love playing Minecraft. They love building in Minecraft. And I feel like there just has to be a carryover to this game. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that this isn't more popular, because you've so much freedom to do whatever you want. And like there are tons of golf fans out there that would love to do something like this. Part of me thinks it's just like the barrier's too high. Like learning this designer, it takes so many hours that it's just like inaccessible for the most part. That's the only thing that I can think of. Yeah, for sure. And that's what I've always gone to when I'm looking at courses. Like, I'll just scroll through and look at what people have done and see the pictures, and it's always pretty cool. I feel like YouTube viewership in particular, like, I feel like some of these best guys should be getting hundreds of thousands of views, and instead, like, it's at 10,000 views. And nothing against the people who put things on YouTube. Like, I'm obviously just starting out. Like, I just think that there should be more of a market for it. They're over on Twitch. Is there more of a following on Twitch than YouTube? Because I don't watch much Twitch. Like, maybe that's what I'm missing. Gotcha. I see. So do you do most of your streaming on Twitch then? I assume, based on that. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do when I'm streaming. Like, I want to do more course playthroughs, because I think people would enjoy having a professional golfer. Like I'd come at it from the perspective of like, this is what I would think of the course in real life, and kind of what my strategy would be, rather than just like your typical, oh, this looks nice, yada yada. Like, just do more content around like what I would look for in a real golf course. I think that could be interesting. Oh, okay, gotcha. Ah, I see. So you went over and started watching people on Twitch because that was where everybody was. Here's my favorite bush in the game, everybody. This bush has single-handedly carried this course. Just like the change of color makes it look so good. Makes the areas look so much more rich than kind of the muted greens I've got. Yeah, I love this bush. Claimed to teach design? Whoa. In what way? Like, he would like teach players in the game? Gotcha. I see. Going for like the realism. He's like, you gotta make sure you have enough space for your lawnmower, and then builds a giant hill where the lawnmower could never get up and down. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that there's a niche in this game on YouTube. Cause like there is a game, I don't know how much you game or whatever, but there's a game called City Skylines. Jerry Shields, okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. That's funny. I'll have to take a look, see what you're saying. But like there's a game called City Skylines, and there was a guy who would play the game and just build a city on it. And like I never played City Skylines. I had no interest in playing City Skylines, but I loved the YouTube content. Like I feel like there just has to be a niche for this game in there somewhere. Like people who don't want to actually get into the designer and design it, but love watching like. Really? Huh. Well, that's kind of cool too. But you're saying he was just kind of like full of BS. That'd be an interesting perspective to have, though, or to hear from. Yeah. Like thinking about course design from the perspective of how viable is this to be in like a course maintenance type way. It's a cool idea, but yeah, I can imagine that maybe it doesn't go very well. Well, because that's kind of my thing too, right? Like I'm coming at it from the perspective of a player. Like maybe I designed some shitty holes, you know, but I'm thinking about it only from the perspective of what's actually in my own opinion, what's actually interesting to play. Like what do I like seeing in a real golf course? We're gonna be playing it, not mowing it. That's a roast right there. But like, yeah, like that idea is great. And then what you're saying, like that he's talking about where's the water going to run off a green? That's something I've been trying to keep in mind. Like how would if it rains a ton here, how's the water going to flow? Well, this green has enough slope to the left that it's going to roll down here. And then hopefully it runs down into the water. Like that's how it's supposed to, like that's the idea of it. When you get some of these, I hope I don't have an example on this course, but like let's say this left side of the front edge of 18 comes up, then the water would just puddle on the green. Like, I feel like that's something you can keep out for, and that'd be an interesting thing to talk about as like a course maintenance guy. But it sounds like he may have missed the mark. I'll have to check it out though. That'd be funny. All right, let's just finish this up. I'm pretty much done here on this section. Yeah, I kind of just go through with this asset one time and just try and get some of that yellow color into there. Just have it dotted throughout. Like this area is going to be really heavy right here. So I might try and break that up with something. Also, I'm finding my computer might not be as strong as I thought it was. Because I'm definitely getting a little bit of lag while I design here. Yeah, that's a little bit too much of that right there. So we started this hole on 63.9 objects. We've only used like 2%. And I'm guessing, I mean, we're not going to use that much more. We're probably going to double it, is what I'd guess. I figure we're halfway through the plant meter on this hole. Like, I think I have a realistic chance of keeping every hole the rest of the way, like, at 4% or less. Which I think is enough to finish this course. Alrighty, there we go. We got a decent way done here. We've got a lot of this hole done. We just got to finish some of this background area and some of these little spots where I've been planting, but other than that, we're looking pretty good on this hole. I think it plays pretty well too. Let me do just a quick playthrough of the hole. Ooh, that right bunker is hidden, actually. This bunker over here. Yeah, we gotta raise that up a little bit. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, so perfect angle in. You get it up close to that water and you got a good shot in. Yep. There we go. Alrighty, guys. That's it for me. Thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time. We'll see you later. Yeah, thanks for watching, Pac-Man. Appreciate it.